Okay, well, that's not working. What the hell did I do there?
It did last time. Are you sure that's not the file that you tried sharing last time? It didn't render all the way.
It could be too. Could be.
You had one file that you went to go share, and it was only like that part of it. That was it.
I think this was after my render. That was just the.
It kept repeating it. Remember, it'd go like 10 seconds in, then it'd start over again.
Oh, here we go. There it is. There. Yeah. Okay. All right. I won't worry about the intro today. I found the right file now.
That was that messed up file you tried sharing like 6 months ago. I remember that when you were redoing the names on it.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. Live intros.
That was the night you re-rendered your fucking live like 4 times because you kept fucking the spelling up and shit on the names.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Is that the one? Yes, it is. Okay, I've got the right one there now. Whatever. Anywho, g'day everyone. We're here. We're here. Ooh, let's pop that over there and I'll mute that. That's fine. And I've got the chat up there. Hello. There we go. Max here, Little Llama, Tammy. What did Max here? I'll hit the thumbs down. Well done. Well done, mate. He's only getting me back for what I do to his videos.
Brian.
Actually, every time I leave a comment on Max's video, YouTube doesn't let me post it.
Does he have a channel?
I think so. Is it still running? He had one a while ago.
I think I used to watch it when I was a lot smaller.
When I was a C channel, I used to watch a lot of them, right? but now I'm a beer, you know. Dominic, what are you, F or something? D?
Yeah.
That's a little beneath you.
Okay, well, that's enough out of a loser like Dominic. We got.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear me. X-Wing, how are you? X-Wing's popped in again.
See, Max says in there unsubscribed, Matt, like we noticed that one subscription missing.
How's this, right? I think he did unsubscribe too, right? Because on my last video, this is how stupid this shit is, right? On my last video, I did the Mavic 3, all nicely graded and what have you, and blah, blah, blah. I got like 68 views on it in a week, right? And I lost a subscriber.
No.
Right? Those other stupid videos that I'm doing, I'm still getting subscribers on them and still viewing. You don't seem to lose subscribers with bloody shorts. You only ever gain them. And ridiculous things, you get 10 to 15 subscribers every single freaking short. It's ridiculous.
Have you noticed, I kind of noticed it seems like your big short there kind of stopped.
No, it's still going, dude.
Is it? Because I checked it the other day and it really hadn't moved much.
Yeah. Yep. It was pulling another 120 to 150. I haven't posted a shorts all week. Got about another 150 per hour that it likes to do. What have I got here?
I see your other one with the chick in it. Those ones kind of bombed out compared to your other one.
Sorry?
Your two that you kept trying to post the sand chick.
Yeah.
I said the other ones didn't take off like that one did.
No, they never do. It's always one.
But I think you kind of put it in there right at the point of when that was like at its peak.
Yeah, when it was.
You kind of I tried it the next day, posting the same one, but instead of putting me in the video, I actually covered the lens up and just did a quick 5-second recording, so it was just all black.
I did that on the other two.
Yeah, And
I only
nothing
got I only got 2 where I'm sitting there going, and the water coming out. Right, that was the other 2. The other ones that I've done,
You know,
it was just black because who gives a shit, you know? So it's just black. So I did exactly the same as what you did. That's
only
why
got
we're
20.
that's why we're B's, mate. That's why we're B. All this C shit would have had the fucking face on it. Nothing.
Laura's asking you to check your messages.
Oh, Laura. Okay, no worries. See, nothing beats the Sounds Mavic 3 Classic. 4,300 in the last 48 hours and 70 in the last hour. So it's still sort of going.
Yeah, but that 235 and the 33, those have both been sitting there like that for at least 3 or 4 days now.
235. What?
On your big short. That hasn't moved at all in the last 3 days. At least not on my end, it hasn't, because I can't see what the.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't
fuck
see
yeah, it's moved.
the other half of it.
It's moved, all right. What have I got? Let's have a look. I got 235, 217.
Yeah, because I
230.
checked it the other was 3 days ago on Murray's show. We were talking about it was still sitting at 235.
That's weird, man, because every hour I'm getting views every hour on it.
You know what? It probably hasn't caught up yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, you are always like 24 to 48 hours behind on your V count.
Yeah, it's getting there. But I got a grand total of 75 views on the last video that I did. That's the way it goes. Waypoint New England, how are you? Yeah. Mark R. White, how are you, buddy? And we got someone else there. Who else did I see? I see Michael, how are you? Night Train. And Akarasho, how are you, buddy? Eat more possum, how are you?
Brent?
Okay, now I've been stuffing about.
Oh,
Hello,
I
Bob.
see.
How are you, brother? I've been stuffing about during the week with Teesprings,
Yay!
right? And what I've actually done is I've got a store going, right? And they reckon I want to make it as cheap as possible for it. I don't want to make any money out of this, right? So anyone who buys shit, they can. It's at cost price. They reckon you should put your profit to $1. I've got it at 0, so I don't know where it's going to work or not. But anyway, so I've got this store going where people can go in and have a bit of a squeeze, get some mugs. And why don't I pull it up? That's what I should do. I will. I'll pull it up and have a bit of a lurker. 2 more links.
Yeah, well, look at the prices of it when you're not making any money versus when you're making money. The price jumps up ridiculous.
It is. It's stupid. It's
people don't want to pay $30 for a coffee mug. You know.
No, exactly right, mate. Actually, why don't I put that link?
You're really not getting the shit at like a wholesale price. You're pretty much when they buy it with you not making any money, it's pretty much what you would pay for it if you went to a store and bought it.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to pop. Here we go. There's a link in the chat for anyone who wants to have a bit of a squeeze. I might as well just share this here, give people a bit of an idea of what's going on. So anyway, that's actually a really sort of good quality t-shirt. That's got an inner lining and all sorts of shit on it. But that's $50 Australian. But this is the stuff here.
And that's with you making no profit.
0, yep, 0
Jesus.
profit. Yeah. So that's what, $30 American, something like that, for a t-shirt. Well, I guess $30. Oh, I don't know. That's
if YouTube was smart, bro, they would start up a company for people to do merch stores right through them, because I bet they can get shit super cheap.
Does this come with a relaxed collar? After about 3 or 4 months, it becomes extremely relaxed. Drain. Unlimited Vertigo. How are you? So anyway, I've got a beer glass there. This is here, looks pretty warm. That's a nice one. And I've got a sticker. I've got a bloody coffee mug, bloody thermo thing there. A different T-shirt, sticker, a coffee mug there, and another different T-shirt again. Geez, they're up there, aren't they? But anyway, so if anyone wants anything, I'm not making any more. This isn't sponsored by Teesprings. So I'm just
And if you'd
popping
like,
it out there.
come over to
I
my
heard
channel and get the
amazing.
affiliate link.
Yeah,
Get-
affiliate link will be in the chat. Yeah.
And what is the discount code? B minus.
Hashtag B minus.
Hashtag B minus. Yeah. So anyway, anyone who wants to have a bit of a look at him, see that? Look, that's got all sorts of shit. Look, looks pretty warm, that little t-shirt, doesn't it? Bloody hell. All double stitching on the sleeves and all.
Mm.
Shit. Okay. All right.
And Dre, that collar gets downright just lazy after 2 months.
Couldn't be bothered staying there anymore. Oh, this one here, see?
Mm.
What happened? See?
Gets lazy.
It does. It gets, I've had enough. Too many washes. I've had enough
Oh,
of that.
unlimited. Dude, I'm so drugged up right now. I'm fine.
You're drugged up. What have you been doing?
Nah, yesterday I woke up with like a really bad sore throat, and then this morning I woke up. Fuck, dude, I just felt like shit. I got up and my head was all stuffy. I was coughing. So I took a bunch of NyQuil this morning at like 8 o'clock this morning, went back to sleep,
Sounds good, Mark.
turned all the air conditioning off, and literally sat in my room and just sweated it out all afternoon under 3 blankets.
Shit, dude.
Woke
Okay.
I mean, I feel a lot better now, but
Mm. Oh, well. As long as you come up all right, mate.
I don't know if it's COVID. I don't really care either way.
I think
get over
I think
it.
it's more likely that you're actually you've got an allergic reaction to your own bullshit. Finally,
Definitely. Yeah.
it's catching up with him, isn't it?
Is that how
I
a
don't-
B channel talks to another B channel?
Yeah. Well, in all honesty, I'm probably B and you're B minus, so I'm still better than you.
Big ass bottle of apple juice.
Yep. Oh, you're
Oh.
going through that.
Dude,
Jeez,
apple. I tell people, dude, apple juice has more vitamin C in it than orange juice.
About halfway
Yeah,
through
but
that now.
But yet everybody wants to drink orange juice.
Yep.
Okay, let's have a look at these messages.
Plus, fucking orange juice just gives me bad heartburn anyway.
Mm.
Wedgie sending me messages. Have you? Laura said check your messages. Did you check your messages from Laura? For fuck's sake, check your message. Laura sent. How rude. Okay, so what did Laura send?
I don't know. I don't think anybody else.
Right.
That's brilliant. Folks, Little Llama Laura presented for passing 1 million troll comments.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, David spent $60 on that just to get that made.
That's crazy. That is fucking hilarious. I like that. Oh dear. Over the next few weeks, I might do some giveaways of coffee. Oh, Jim, how are you, mate?
Hey, evening,
Hey,
Matt.
Jim.
When did you send that email,
there.
mate? I only just saw that
Huh?
email you sent me. When did you send that?
I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days ago.
Oh
something
shit!
like
Right.
that.
Okay. So anyway, I'll get back to that in a sec, Jim. Over the next couple of weeks or so, I might do a couple of giveaways. You know, I'll do some more of those random things, and give away a couple of coffee mugs.
Not those sticky ones in there.
What?
I was talking to my daughter. Sorry.
I might give away some coffee mugs and during the show and all that sort of shit, like I did with the t-shirts, you know, last year or whenever the hell it was.
I'll take a t-shirt.
Sorry.
I'll take a t-shirt.
And if
Oh,
any
those
of you
ones.
guys, I was going to show if any of you guys are sick, they have this really nice 2023 blend.
Oh, look at that.
It's very,
Beautiful.
it's very nice.
Mm.
Oh, look, that one's worth a lot more money because it hasn't been opened yet.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
wow.
special limited edition one.
Oh, itchy head, mate. So what? Yeah, what's going on? Let me pull this email up. Here we go.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd be able to help me with that. Now, I don't know whether it's happening actually in the Mini 4 Pro or whether it's actually happening in DaVinci.
So you haven't graded this at all.
No, I put it in there. I was about to, but like what was happening is I put in the D-log, you know, because I always like to run it through before I start to grade it. And because I want to see the footage, I want to see, okay, I'm going to keep this, I'm going to keep that, blah, blah, blah. And when I started running it through, it wouldn't do this all the way through, but it would like stutter. And of course, it would stutter, for instance, maybe in this shot, and that could be the shot that I want to use.
Okay. Have
And
you
there's
played that
no-
file?
And even when I try to grade, like say I want this shot and I grade it, when I render it, that friggin' line is still in there.
Okay. Have you played that file in, say, you know, Windows Media Player or something like that, and not in DaVinci?
Yeah, if you play that log file in Windows, like right from the drone, there is no line, no nothing.
Right.
That's
Okay. So
why-
there's an issue
That's
somewhere.
why I'm guessing DaVinci.
Yeah. Okay. So there's an issue somewhere. We'd have to go through your RGB settings and all that sort of shit on your home settings page just to make sure that your color space transform and all that's there.
Yeah, I deleted DaVinci twice. I reinstalled it, like just trying to figure out why this was happening.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Now, do you always do the D there, Jim?
Adrian.
yeah. D-log, I'm doing all the time now. I've been doing that for a little while. So
Hey, Adrian, how are you, mate? Frame rates, unlimited vertical. Yeah, frame rates match. Yeah, well, frame rates shouldn't change your color though, and that line shouldn't be there. But
no,
you're right.
and you see, Matt, what's weird is that line is appearing here. But if we play that video a little bit more, it disappears, and then it'll show up, and then it'll disappear.
Okay.
So it's not all the way through the video. So I'm trying to figure out why.
Dre said that's
The free software glitch. Yeah, that's their watermark. So it's just on that. It's just on that footage that you've taken recently.
Yeah, but I think I had it in some other footage. I didn't notice it as much the last time, but I do remember seeing it at one point. But this time I seen a lot of it. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, not the color.
that's why I started getting rid of the DaVinci. I thought, well, I just done an update with DaVinci, and I thought, well, maybe they had something in that update. So, and I was trying to find an old version of DaVinci, and I couldn't.
I like that.
Well, Donald seems to think it's something to do with the SD card crap now.
No. See, the thing is, if he plays that file in Windows Media Player, those lines aren't there. So it's not the file; it's something happening in DaVinci. So you've got, it looks like two color temperature changes there, right? So you've got a warmer color temperature because you haven't graded that, yeah?
No, there was nothing.
It looks like you've got two different white balances going on straight up. I don't know what.
I checked settings, everything, Matt. So I was hoping you could figure this out because
I have never seen that.
I can't do any D-log even today in DaVinci until I figure this out. So what I had to do is I had to take that D-log footage, put it into another software program, and render it out as an MPEG, and then put it back in DaVinci, and then I could color grade it and do whatever I wanted.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Jim, send me how long's that file? If you can send me that file, I'll chuck it in my DaVinci and I'll have a look at it. and see if it does it on mine. And whether it's the camera
Well-
or it can't be the camera because it's only happening in your DaVinci. So I don't
Well,
know.
there's different pieces of that file. I could try and send you. How should I send it?
Doesn't
Just
he fly the
go on to
dumbed down
2
version
gig.
of the Mavic 3?
Ju- you weren't using that stupid zoom lens, were you?
Mini 4 Pro.
Mini 4 Pro. I can't understand that. What do you reckon, Tom? He's got a split screen there with 2 different white balances by the looks to me.
I missed all that.
This is what he sees. The video plays, and this is what he sees: a line down the middle.
No
And it's
shit.
not all the way. It's not all the way through the footage there, Matt. Like I said, it's coming periodically.
Yeah,
And now I can't put any of my footage. Even today, I can't do any footage until I process that D-log in another program and turn it into an MPEG, and then bring it in and then do all the coloring.
Okay, so just getting in on the tail end of this, Jim. What this you're filming in D-Log M with the Mini 4 Pro, right? Okay, no filter.
No, I had no filter on that day, and that
Okay,
nothing.
so this
no.
is what's being captured by the sensor. Now, Jim, is this before processing?
Well, the
Did you
thing
hit
is,
this
Tom,
with, did you
when
hit this with an M709 LUT to bring it back to?
no. The file
well,
doesn't do this.
I
If he
I
plays
tried
it in
that,
Windows
Tom.
Media
It
Player,
plays okay in Windows. It plays okay in Windows. It's when I bring it into DaVinci, it has this. And I thought, okay, maybe if I add a LUT to it and I play with it, it'll disappear. But no,
Well, I would,
as soon as I do that, that friggin' line still shows up.
I would just stick with Movie Maker then.
Hey, Adrian. Hey, John.
And but you said that when you played it in Windows, but what did
Yes.
you play it in?
Like the
Media.
file, when you play the file
Just a
right
media
off the
player?
card.
Just the native media player,
Yeah.
and there was no line there.
No.
No line in the D-log footage. No.
But the footage was like dull, right? When you watched it, because it was unprocessed D-Log, right?
it was in log.
It
Yeah,
was D-log, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then you got a problem with the sensor.
No. No.
Wait.
Yeah, but
You said, now, did you bring it into any other application, Jim?
yes, I brought it into what the hell was that program? Give me a sec.
Something the rest of us might have heard of. Because I would say bring it into something like, bring it into a real editing program like Premiere.
It's hard to know what. It's hard to know what those Canadians are doing up there
Are
sometimes.
you drunk, Tom? Seriously?
No, I haven't even started.
Well, that's just a ridiculous comment.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, eh?
That's
a
just
weird-
for us elitists that just want to continue paying for a fucking subscription every goddamn freaking month.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, sorry,
Why,
dude.
why not?
That was supposed to be my inside voice.
Okay, I did bring it into Pinnacle Studio and it played fine in there.
Okay, so something in DaVinci.
Yeah, it is in DaVinci, I know. But I can't figure it out. I deleted DaVinci twice and reinstalled it. So I don't know what's changed.
No. I would go in and is there some kind of media encoder in DaVinci? I'm not familiar with it, so
Look,
you
yeah.
can bring it through an encoder first. Because say it could be a codec mismatch or something coming into DaVinci, so it's not reading it right. But bring it into an encoder first and bring it back in.
Well, I really want to send that piece of footage anyways to Matt and see if he can figure it out. And if it's not DaVinci, would it be my laptop? I mean, it's a brand new laptop.
No,
Would it be
no,
something to do with the laptop.
no. I wouldn't go that far because it's playing all right in both a native Windows media player and also you said you brought it into Pinnacle Studio,
yeah,
and that was
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So I'd say the odd duck here right now is DaVinci, and that's why I'm thinking maybe it's just a codec mismatch. If DaVinci has an encoder, again, re-encode the file, bring it in as an import. I think that would be if there's not something that says encoder, import it and try. It's probably saved. You saved it as what type of file type? I mean, is it did it come in? Is that
I just
an MOV,
whenever
an
was
MP4?
taken off the drone, I just do a file import media. That's it.
I'll tell you what, man. Have you updated your NVIDIA bloody studio? There was an update on that the other day too.
Yeah, the graphics card drivers.
Yeah.
Oh, they do
well,
those
I
everywhere.
haven't done that. I just got this laptop I was telling you because that other friggin' laptop I had for a year burnt out. So-
Yeah.
It burnt
Oh,
out.
okay. Well, go do an update on your NVIDIA Studio, which you need Studio
Okay.
to run with DaVinci.
Okay.
Because they're married. Those two together, they're inseparable.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
NVIDIA Studio.
because this issue didn't happen on the other one, and I did have that studio in there because I think you told me that before, and
Yeah,
I
you
had
did.
it on that. I had it on that laptop, and like I said, everything was running fine, and I thought, what the fuck's going on here? You know?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, those two talk to each other constantly, when you got DaVinci open. So yeah, definitely do that, mate, and see how you
Okay,
go
I'll
from there.
try that.
Yeah,
I'll try
because
that.
it's having a little bit of a SPAC attack by the looks. It's not knowing. I didn't think he didn't have Studio on there.
That was a nice vintage year. Very nice.
It looks
Now,
like it.
Tim, I never check my BIOS.
I'll just get into Jim's computer while we just talk amongst yourselves. I'll just have a look what he's got.
Yeah, take a look there, man.
Oh, Matt, you can get rid of the heart now in DaVinci. Or, I mean, fucking in StreamYard.
On StreamYard.
Or your YouTube chat.
Actually, now what was it? Hang on. There was something else I just read during the show. You can press B or something, and it will mark a bit in your show.
Yeah.
And is it B?
I thought it was B.
Is it B?
B for bullshit. All right. Is my mic low or is it just Tim's hearing aids?
No,
It must be
Tim's.
Tim's hearing aid because it's
No,
all right.
it's-
No.
Oh, hang on a minute.
That cheap ass Wish surround sound system he's got.
Mm.
With a grin, it's the last you'll see of him. He's on the show, then he has to go. It's Adrian Mateo's chair.
Well, you're muted, Matt.
Hey, Adrian.
Here we have Adrian Mateo's chair once again. He
Yeah,
loves
but look
it.
how clear it looks now.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
very clear.
The
I like
internet
it.
he's got there. Holy shitbags, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
Good,
What's up,
good,
Adrian?
Adrian.
Good to see you, mate. It looks like you got the same
Yeah, it's good to see you,
fucking
mate, Adrian.
tank top on as what you did in the video I just showed.
Okay.
Tim, try
No, I'm
turning
just saying
your
it's the
head.
same. It looks like you're wearing the same sort of the same clothes.
Do you ever stop being an asshole?
Well, I'm not being an asshole, mate. I'm just saying
No.
it looks like you got the similar clothes on. What's wrong with that, mate?
Damn.
What's wrong with that?
It's obviously his shtick. What he
Hold on.
wears.
Well, Matt can't say nothing though. Matt be wearing shirts that are like 10 years old and stretched
Yeah.
out collars and
Yeah. That's why I wasn't having a go at him. I was just pointing out something about that. Bill, how are you, mate?
Bill,
Hey, brother Justin. Hey, Jody
Hey,
John.
Uncle
How you
Bill.
doing,
Hey,
Uncle Bill?
Jody,
Dirty.
Dr.
okay.
Rasho, Max, Don, Mark.
Adrian, what's going on with you, mate? You doing live shows
Hey, Carol.
every week now?
Hey, Peter Carroll. How you doing? Say that again, Matt.
Are you doing live shows every week now, mate?
Hey, Brian.
I still got the flu, man, so I can't really talk that loud because if I talk, I'm gonna start coughing too much.
Oh shit.
Now I'll try to do one, but I'm not sure, man. This flu
Oh.
is kicking my ass.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, are you apart from you being sick, are you having a live show every week now, like you were, a while ago?
I
Yeah,
would
he
try to
has
do it.
been,
I
Matt.
would try to do it every weekend. Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
I hope that answered your question, sir.
Yeah. No, that's all right. I just want to know what you were doing, what days you're doing what, because you did drop out there for a while, mate. You get a bit busy, mate, did you?
Yep. Hey, Tommy Jean, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, Adrian. It's great to see you, bud.
His name's not Tammy Jean.
I
What's
know
come
I
over
said
here, Matt?
Tommy Jean. I said how did Jim joining earlier, but he didn't answer me in the text.
It took
chat.
him a while.
Oh, okay.
Max,
It's all right, Jim's joining. I
Tammy.
understand.
Canadian
You were busy.
Joan.
You were busy talking about your glitch on your software.
Oh, yeah, and the Da Vinci, yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Bob Casey, how you doing, buddy? Hey,
Hey,
Maxie,
Jamie.
how you doing, bro?
Hey,
you
Rob.
come over here, Max. I'll show you what a glizzy is.
He might get one of those gloves out on you, mate. I'm kind of guessing you might have a couple of holes he could play with.
Hi, Mike.
Are we not talking about drones anymore?
Anymore?
No, we're not allowed to.
Yeah.
we're
I don't know.
required. We're required
Footage,
Because
to
for some,
footage, Adrian. Footage.
about 1 minute worth of drone talk every 10 minutes.
yeah, for some
Yeah.
reason, Jim Johnny, we talk
Required.
about you.
Leonard.
Matt talk about drone for like 2 seconds and go right back to something else.
Well, it's another Da Vinci episode, Adrian.
Hey, JSK Enterprise, how you doing?
Fucking
Hey,
Mark.
JSK, how are you, mate?
Hey,
I stopped about 16 months ago talking about drones. That's right, it did. Every now and again, we talk about it, or if someone's having a bit of an issue, we go through that, just like Jim's having here now. I'm kind of guessing it might be something to do with his GPU there, with his codecs and all that sort of shit.
Oh, I hope you're right. I hope you're
Yeah.
right.
That's all it'd be, mate. It'd be something
Yeah, I
not
don't
talking.
think it's more than that.
Yeah, no, you got no issues. If it's a file's fine, it's just a little bit of an issue there with look at that piece active track. Look at the Mavic 3
Like that
sitting there.
active track.
Yeah.
That active track. You like that?
Oh dear. Yeah, I do. Adrian, I got a merch store now, mate. So you can buy whatever you like now, mate, off my merch store. Instead of buying a new drone, you can buy a T-shirt or something.
Yeah, it'd be a great thing.
$2,000.
I can't hear you, Matt.
You can't. I bet you can't. Fucking hell. I said you can't. He goes, no, I can't hear. Are you sure about that? Yeah, no, I'm serious. I can't hear. Hey, no. Have you got the new? I mean, you usually do that. Have you got the new minis and all that sort of shit, or not?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, mate.
No.
Are you going to get the Mini 4 and stuff like
No.
that? Where did you stop last? The Mavic 3, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Did you just hang up from someone, mate, making a phone call again?
Are you
me,
still
no.
flying, Adrian? Are you still flying drones?
I have. But I haven't been making videos in a little while.
Okay.
No, that's fine, mate. How's that new internet of yours going, all right?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. A lot different the old pixelation that you had going for
As you
years,
can see, I'm
mate.
over here in my chair.
Yeah. That's that. Oh yeah, you're back home again, aren't you? Were you where were you the other day? You were doing. Did you do a live show last week? You did, didn't you?
No,
Yeah,
like
he
two
did.
weekends ago.
Or
Yeah.
2 weekends ago, right? Did you have Dre host that one as well?
Say what?
No, I think Adrian was in there. I think I was there.
I mean, I could cuss in front of all you guys. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, you can cuss as much as you like, mate.
Go
There's
for
no
it.
kids here. There's no kids here tonight.
I didn't hear what you said. Say that again. Ask me the question again.
I said your live shows are awesome, mate. That's what I said.
Because the only jackass that laughed is Justin, because he's a fucking clown just like you are. Now. What the fuck did you say? Tell me. I want to know.
I
Yeah, you say that under your breath. Go ahead.
I just said, did you have Dre hosting the show for you again, or were you there that time?
Justin, can you do me a favor and kick him out of the fucking chat? I mean,
No, because he
out of the chat,
won't
just kick him out.
give,
Kick him the
he won't
fuck
give
out.
he won't give co-hosts to nobody. He doesn't
Oh,
trust
okay.
anybody.
I don't trust anybody, mate. There's no way in hell.
Plus,
Any
he doesn't
person-
pay for anything. So
No, I don't pay. Do you pay for StreamYard, Adrian?
No,
Yeah, that's right. Why would you?
I did at one point, but then I stopped.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but you had the crappy internet back then too, so that was fucking near
That was a
impossible.
waste of fucking money.
Yeah.
well, StreamYard's even worse if you have bad internet. Like Zoom can kind of be okay, but StreamYard, yeah, you have to have really good internet. Otherwise, it's even worse.
Mike,
Hey,
That was a good
look what
motivator.
Modbug Creative said. Jesus. I thought we were talking about drone.
I'm so getting turned on by Legos.
Weren't we talking about drone just now?
I was just sitting here.
This
What's
is
they were
this
talking
world
about
coming
it.
to?
You know what, mate? It's amazing how we can turn your good internet now
Johnny.
into a derogatory thing of you.
Brother Bob
Nice.
Casey, how you doing, bro?
You can't say nothing in this community without somebody turning sexual.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Very-
Hey, Johnny Joe Flyer, how you doing, Steve Knowles?
Johnny.
Steve
Steve.
Knowles, how are you, mate? Geez, I'll tell you what, Adrian, it's been a while since you've been on my show, isn't it?
And
Hey, this is the first stream I've ever been on with you, Adrian.
Are you via satellite, Adrian?
Yeah.
8 seconds.
He is actually Starlink is satellite, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, I think he's more or less just sitting there listening to you as if you're saying rhetorical questions.
Not talking to you at all, Adrian.
I'm waiting for you to ask the question. What is it?
I have been asking questions.
I didn't
you
hear
get that?
shit you just said.
I've got to get a bloke. Your internet's awesome, mate. Here's a bloke to sort you right out.
Hey,
There's Dre.
Hey, brother
Adrian.
Dre.
guys.
What's up? How we doing, Tom, Jim,
Dre.
Dominic?
Good, good, Dre.
That's it.
Good,
Oh, happy.
good. How's everybody doing?
Doing
It's
pretty
all right.
good.
Yeah, there is a big delay. That's why Adrian is not catching up because there's a big delay.
What do you mean by delay? Like for this
like
live?
Well, we call it in gaming, Justin. We call it lag. You know, you
Okay.
got like, it's almost like a big ping lag. It's
It-
almost like 8 seconds.
Hey, Dre, it's actually there's no lag. I'm actually doing that on purpose because he over there just talking shit, so I'm ignoring him.
Yeah.
That's what
Well, I
I'm
mean, his show's not bad. I think Paul Murray's his is almost like 20 seconds lag on his show.
What's Matt doing? He just
Yeah.
knocked out Adrian.
Don't
No,
worry.
he's in. I didn't do it,
Sorry.
mate. His internet cut out. Looks like
Hey.
his internet cut out.
Matt,
Oh, he's
put,
back again. Here we
put
go.
Dominic down by Tom.
Okay,
Tom's
hang on.
There you go. Now you can see the progression of hair loss all the way across the panel.
Yeah.
Oh wow, wow.
Hey, feel good, Tom. You're only in second.
There you go, Tim Jordan. There you go.
Dude, making up for it in other places on my body. Don't worry.
Oh man.
Ew. Ew.
Mhm. Wow.
Mm.
Hey, Waypoint, New England. How you doing, buddy?
Johnny Drone Flyer came in.
Yep.
Yeah, Johnny's here. Look at that.
Fly zone.
Donald.
Waypoint. Don.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't fit in here tonight, Don.
Is
You
that
got too much
Waypoint? Is that Barry? Waypoint, New England? Is that
Hey,
Barry?
Brent.
Not Brian.
Brian? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Barry-
using the Pocket 3 is the webcam. That's why it's doing the tracking, as you can see.
That's. I was wondering what it was, Tom.
Yeah, mine was supposed to get here today. UPS dropped the ball somewhere in Kentucky. So I guess they get here tomorrow on Monday.
I
Mhm.
picked up mine from Best Buy the morning it was released.
Yeah, well, my local Best Buy said if I would have got with them, I would have been waiting an extra week anyway. So I ordered it from
Yeah, the stores only
Auto-
had one to two each.
yes.
That was
Yes,
it.
I ordered it from Autorama and it's coming out of Kentucky somewhere. And I think the first day of shipping it says, "Oh, delay." That's why I asked you that on I think it was on Old Show. Where did you get yours from? I'm like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon
Plus
had
with,
almost a 2 week on it.
Yeah.
Plus, with Best Buy, I didn't have to pay for DJI Care Refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's
I
part of
thought
their-
about
part of
getting
their
that Pocket 3.
subscription system.
I thought about getting the Pocket 3, but I've been using that Insta360 X3 now for the last year, and it basically I use it on everything, and it's amazing camera.
Yeah.
I do own one.
Wouldn't tell that from Matt's footage with it. But
Yeah, so it didn't seem practical for me to get the new Pocket, you know.
I was actually looking at that Pocket the other day. It looks really good. Obviously, with each generation they get
Amazing.
better and better. And it's got the 1-inch sensor and all that sort of shit on it. And
The screen, okay. Look, the number one thing I'll say about it is, and I own the original Pocket, is
Yeah, I have the original Pocket.
putting aside camera quality, all of that, because it's DJI, it's excellent camera quality. Shoots D-Log in 10-bit. Okay. What's the overriding feature about it is the interface. The interface is so damn intuitive, so easy to use this damn thing that it's a pleasure to work with. So
Yeah.
that being the case, you're going to want to work with it much more. Now, couple that, I hope you guys ordered the creative combo because the
Yeah,
mic
that's
2,
a lot of money. A lot of money.
the mic 2 is worth the price.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
worth the price. Right
That
out
was
of the
one,
box.
that was one of the features why I ordered it, and also the feature that everybody's seeing at Tom is that active track is smooth. Like the Ozbot I have, the active track is so smooth. Like on my Fimi Palm 2s, it's jerky. It has active track too, and it does a pretty good job, but it jerks. It jerks around.
If you're vlogging with this, right?
hmm
The great thing about this is you don't have to keep looking back at it to see if you're still in the frame.
mm,
Right.
The other thing is I don't have to have myself centered. I can move myself over to one of the crash points, rule of thirds,
Mhm.
and have more frame in front of me, and it's just going to be there. It's that easy to work with. Now, at 20 millimeter equivalent focal length, it's not bad. Okay. But if you're out walking with it, I would definitely throw on the wide angle adapter, because that brings it down to 15 millimeters, or I think 108 degrees. So this way you're not holding out your arm.
Right. Well, I mean,
as
it's got a nice field of depth, because I'm looking at you now where you're sharp and focused, but the background behind you, it has a little bit of softening to it, which is nice.
It's got a couple of different focusing modes, because one of the things is it's got this thing called a showcase mode, where
Right.
I can throw something in here and it's
And
going
then
to focus on that. When I
Yeah.
drop away, it's going to focus back on my face, and it hasn't lost the tracking on my face.
Chuck that back up there again, Tom.
Looks like a bar of soap.
Here we go. Yeah, because that's the one of the things. Yeah, from the motel room. I was looking at. Remember, you got a couple of them when you're out with that hooker that night, mate. There was.
There it goes. She's going to share again.
Oh, look, you might have missed that live stream, Adrian. Where is he out there? Lady of the night. Anyway, that was one of the things that I did see, Tom, where it was advertised. I think it was a strawberry she had anyway, and it was focused on that, and the back was blurry and all that sort of shit. It was
Right.
really nice, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I like that.
Yeah. And that makes a difference when you're doing live streaming vlogging. It just gives it a nicer professional look.
It does, and you don't have to have an SLR sitting on a freaking huge
Right.
gimbal. You know?
It's not a huge. First off, it's not intrusive at all. I mean, you know,
Mhm.
you can walk around with this thing anywhere. Nobody's going to notice you.
Yeah.
The screen on it is
Funny dog.
great. You know, I mean, the swiveling screen it's really nice to look at too. It's nice and bright. Haven't had any problem with it outside. Easy enough to see, and these eyes aren't getting any younger. But very easy to see it.
Yeah.
And when you flip it into portrait mode, I have it set. The setting I have it is if I don't hit the face of it within 3 seconds, it'll shut itself off. So it's an easy way to turn it on and off. But when I am shooting in portrait or Instagram mode,
Hey, Matt.
vertical, you're actually shooting at 3K, not 4K.
Yeah.
Okay. But this thing shoots at 4K 120,
Mhm.
and it shoots at 1080p 240. So
Fuck, that's all right, isn't it?
Nice, nice slow motion.
Even that 120 is fantastic for slowing down anyway. You know, that takes some
oh
really,
yeah,
really slow
especially
shit
you
out
know
of
what? Especially if you're going to present in like 24 frames,
that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and you're doing slow mo in 120. Oh man, you can really bring it.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Is Tammy
Yeah.
Jean still in the chat?
Yeah, I think she is. Very.
I just want to thank her. I was doing something else and listening to the show at the same time last night, and I always tell people sometimes we need to be reminded about things when we go out flying. And I was hearing her story about how she almost clipped some wires, and I was out doing a job today, and
Oh yeah.
you know, when you're out there doing work, you're so focused on doing so many things.
Yeah.
You're looking at the flight plan, you're looking at the places that you want to shoot from and stuff, and some of the basic things that we forget about, like our takeoff and landing spot, you know, wires above us, tree branches might be a little overhanging, things like that. So just want to say thank you, Tammy Jean, for that reminder last night, because it was on my mind this morning. I was doing a job at a Chase Bank, and I was parked in the parking lot between a couple of palm trees, and you know, and it was on my mind to make sure I have a clear takeoff spot.
Yeah, those wires will sober you up real quick, won't they?
Yeah, yeah. And like I say, no matter how sophisticated they make these drones, they still don't pick up wires.
I remember when we were able to, with a firmware update, we were able to shoot in on the FPV at 30 frames a second from 60.
Mhm.
And that lasted a whole like minute and a half for me, because at 30 frames a second, I couldn't pick up branches at all.
Yeah.
So, I put it back into 60.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's the basic stuff that we get overconfident and just do it so much that we forget about it and make it a day real short.
I was down in the Sedona area, Dre, and I pulled over on the side of the road and I said, "Oh, I'm going to get a good shot over here. I'm going to throw up the Mini 3 at that time, the Mini 3 Pro." And I got out of the car and I looked around and there were wires right above me. And I said, "Oh man, I got to move." So I moved about 30 yards down the road and I put the drone up without looking. There was another set of wires right above me. Okay. I was so focused on where I was getting away from instead of where I was,
Yeah, that's just what I'm saying. Sometimes we get too focused on something else and we forget and stuff. But, that's like, go ahead. I saw that comment. I was going to tell Johnny I did send you a hat.
Thank you, Dre. By the way, I got them both.
Okay, good deal. And stuff. Yeah, like I said, when I go to jobs, I'm looking at Google Maps and stuff, and like I say, they don't show you unless you really know, unless you catch a shadow where all the power poles are at, something like that.
Yeah.
And then okay, I see the shadow of the power pole here or whatever, so I know there's lines on this side of the street or that side of the street or cutting across the area where I'll be flying. So you can make adjustments, and sometimes it's not. And like I say, a lot of times I tell people, try to remind yourself when you show up somewhere, do a quick walk around or just look around to see where your obstacles are at and stuff.
What's up, D-Wee?
That got me last week doing a job with somebody. They sent me the KML file, and I'm letting the drone fly, do its thing, and when on freeway signs. I'm only flying 100 feet and just about lost my phantom. I said almost crashed right into a freeway sign.
You almost lost another one?
Yeah, like I say, I'm looking at I'm about maybe a quarter mile away. And like I said, a lot of times when you get stuff from clients, they don't take in consideration of the terrain elevations. So I happen to be at the low end of the flight pattern. And where the freeway sign is at was just slightly elevated about maybe 15 feet higher. And the flight they gave me was only 100 feet. So everything else cleared with no problem until I got next to this sign, which is right next to the freeway. And, a regular sign that says, "Welcome to this Tri-City Mall." What it was like a strip mall area. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, my drone's not going to make it. It's not going to make it. I'm like, oh, well, hold on. Let me hit the pause button here, and I flew it manually to see where I was at, and couldn't do it. And the problem is with autonomous flights, you can't just skip over an area and then resume the flight. So what happens is it goes right back to where it was at to continue the flight to where it would have crashed into the side.
Let me ask you something, Dre, because when I do a Litchi mission, right, and I have to do this when I'm out the back here, because the power lines, I've got those high tension power lines, right? So and the elevation changes quite substantially. Now, when I put a waypoint in, it actually gives me the AGL, right? So I might have the drone set to 110 or whatever, but the actual AGL is like 67, right?
Right.
And I know I'm not gonna clear those power lines, so I've actually got to put my AGL at around about 140, 150, but I'm still below 120 AGL. Yeah. And that's how I set my waypoints. I always look at those AGLs, those correct AGLs.
Yeah, Litchi is good for that because you can adjust each individual waypoint to any altitude you want. And the same thing. And if you have to stop a mission, you can tell Litchi to pick up on the next waypoint if you need to skip over something. Well, when you're using Drone Deploy or Pix4D, you're stuck. It's either you complete the flight or you have to start all over again.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always liked Litchi, man. I haven't used Drone Deploy or anything like that because basically I've got into. It's like editing software or something like that. You start to work with something and that's what you're comfortable with until you change it, obviously. But Litchi's always been good for me, and I've always found it extremely, especially programming it all on the computer and all that sort of stuff, and then just loading it up. It's really good. But I do like that actual AGL measurement that you get.
If you able to, I know there's been some glitches lately in the last couple of versions where you can actually have the drone fly the mission on your desktop through Google Earth.
Yeah.
And stuff, and that way you know for sure where you're at, where you're gonna be close to something at, because it'll show up. It'll show up.
Yeah.
That way you're able to adjust your waypoints to where you want it, exact AGL, all that kind of good stuff. So,
There's Tim's dinner, Matt.
Tim's dinner.
Yeah.
Oh wow, crap!
You just sent that to me.
It's not the first
how
time
the
Tim's
hell
had
can-
crabs in his life, is it?
How the hell did he afford crap?
Oh man.
Oh shit, righto. He's into
Hey,
the crab.
Hey, Matt, have you heard from Ronald Lockwood?
Ron Lockwood? No, mate, I haven't.
Yeah, he was on Paul's earlier.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
I was on Paul last night. I actually streamed the drone show on my TV for everybody to watch.
Nice lunch, Tim.
Yeah, I went back and watched that later.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, actually, okay. So, I'm not. Probably everyone's aware now, but I sort of happened. It was last week, wasn't it, that we found out that Mike B, Drone Ranger, passed away. Now, for those of you who don't know,
Who?
I mean, Mike B.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike B, the Drone Ranger?
Yeah.
Adrian.
Wow.
He's frozen. Wait for him to come back. The satellite's got to fly over his house. Here we
There
go.
you go.
You said he passed away?
He did, mate.
he
Yeah.
passed away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So condolences to his family on that. Another sad loss to the droning community. Again, Mike B's been around for a long, long time.
Mhm.
And we wish his family all the best through these times. Sad news, you know. I mean, Mike's been a little bit sick for a while now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
his girlfriend contacted Tim through
Tim, yeah.
and a couple other people through my Discord server, and then a
Okay.
couple other people, I think, on Facebook or something. So she was
Yeah.
able to get a hold of some people and get the word out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah, no, sad news. Sad news. So
I was going to answer Mark's question. Mark, I don't know about Litchi if it has terrain awareness. I know Drone Deploy, I think Pix4D, they have terrain awareness in their software. I like using that, but sometimes, like I say, I tell people all the time when I hear folks talk about how they like to use Maps Made Easy and some of these other softwares to do mapping work. And I always tell them, I said, a lot of times you're going to use what the client tells you to use. Like I said, the last several jobs I've had, I have logged into the client's Drone Deploy software. And that means I'm forced to use what they provide.
Because you're acting as a collection agent.
That's right. And that's why I tell a lot of these guys, so what are you going to do when you deal with a client that says, okay, here's your login information to our system, and go get it, Tiger. You know, you have to use that's why I tell folks, become familiar with all these different software.
These different platforms.
Yeah, different platforms, because you don't always get to choose what you want to use out there. That's why I say come familiar with Litchi, Drone Deploy, Pix4D. Now you got Hammer out there, you got DroneLink out there. I mean, they all kind of do the same thing. It's just a different company. But like I said, you never know what software a client may feel more comfortable with, or they may have a corporate account with one of these other platforms, and they want it straight onto their platform.
Mhm.
Now, what happens, Dre, if you're using that Litchi there with a DJI product and it crashes or something like that? How does DJI treat that?
DJI, I haven't heard anybody say they had a problem with DJI if they had a crash using Litchi, Drone Deploy, that because those are softwares that DJI has used in basically handshaking type thing. The protocols are all there. If your drone has the SDK file that works
Yeah,
with
they release right.
Yeah,
Enterprise
release it.
level drones, they release SDKs for.
Right. So they work with Litchi, so forth. So no one has never, I've heard of, have never been denied their care refresh or anything else through DJI if they were using one of these third-party software.
Using third-party software in the enterprise environment is a given.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Dre, let me ask you, when your Phantom flew away, what were you using?
I was using Drone Deploy.
Right. Okay.
And that's why I said it was kind of weird what happened. That's why I knew with all the things I have as far as backup system, like I said, I have air data and plus my own stuff. That flight never registered.
Wow.
None of it. And usually with air data, as soon as you start to drone up, it registers. Because I go through and clear out my air data of if I go in there just to turn the drone on to just to test it out, whatever. Don't even start the motors. I go through my air data and delete those startups because it just shows the drone sitting in one spot. So I said, let me go and delete that. It's just a waste of space and it's not a real flight. So I know if that flight never registered, I knew there was a problem either with the battery or something else had gone wrong, because that flight, I to this day, I keep searching for it and I can't find that flight anywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing just crapped out basically. If there's no data on it or anything, it was a mystery flight to it.
Yeah, that's about,
didn't know what it was doing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like I said, that was the last battery of the day. It wasn't the first battery.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was the eighth battery of the day.
Yeah.
I was using, and that happened. So it's not like the drone was acting weird or I wouldn't pay attention. I said, dude, this last flight of the day. I'm like, okay, this is it. Let's get done. I'm ready to get out of here. I've been out here 2 hours now. Let's get out of here.
And you lost the SD card, didn't you?
Ow! What's that?
You lost the SD card with that.
Yeah, that's what I thought was so funny, because with a Phantom, one of the one things that you hardly lose is an SD card. It stays in there. For all the ones I've had, I never had an SD card eject, of anything and stuff. I remember the old Phantom 3s, the SD card would pop out like a jack in the box.
I don't think it ejected. I think whoever found your drone took the SD card.
Well, I said the same thing because they knew to turn it into the site superintendent's trailer.
Yeah.
That's what
they knew
that's what got me, guys. Like they said, they probably put an SD card. Let me see what's on it, and all I saw was these Nadar pictures, about 700 pictures on there. They said, "Oh, this must come from the construction site."
Crazy. I'll tell you what I've worked out too. I mean, I hear a lot of people having trouble getting your SD cards in and out of the Mavic 3, right? And it can be a pain in the ass. And I was been fighting with them for ages. And it wasn't until, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I didn't have the battery in, right? And I thought, I'll just take this card out and put another one in anyway. Easy as pie. Take the battery out and you can get that SD card in. So easy. So easy.
Oh, yeah. That's what I always do. I'm talking about your Mavic 3.
I didn't know that, man.
Dude, I mean, yeah. I'll put like this here. That, for me, that area is so tight, it's like trying to take the SD card out of a Spark.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
So that was in the rear too, where the battery butts up against. I said, man, it's like changing the SD card in a Spark.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I said, take the battery out is no problem. But that battery,
just let one fingernail grow very long.
That's about what you have to. Gotta have that cocaine fingernail.
The coke nail.
Yep, the coke nail.
The candy nail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's call it the Spanish guitar nail, shall we? Just for children's sake here.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, but yeah, I was pretty pissed with that because I thought, how the hell? Look at this design. This is ridiculous. But I don't even need a nail. When you got the battery, you don't even need a nail.
Yeah. Well, what gets me, I go back to think about all the reviews, and everybody was talking about, oh, this was convenient, that was convenient, this and that. And I think I remember a couple of guys saying how easy it was to get the SD card. I was like, I don't know who's must have had your girlfriend up there trying to get it out or whatever, because it wasn't no
Little
grown
fingers.
man.
No, come on. The worst drone is the Avata.
Yeah, that's why I always
Okay.
say the Avata.
Yeah.
If you're over the age of 12, or have premature fat fingers, you can't get that
Mhm.
sucker.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I
Yeah.
use tweezers. I use tweezers for the Avata.
Yeah. That's what I like about the Mavic 2 Pro. I mean, I like the little compartment area that it sits in. You know, we're about using an SD card,
Right.
no matter what happens to it.
Oh, by the way, Matt, you can turn the hard off in your studio.
Yeah, but I'm going to leave it there because it's annoying Tim.
But yeah, if you go in and edit your live stream and go to customization,
Yeah, I do the same thing there, Lee.
There's a thing to check it off.
Will it always be off then?
Well, from the experiment with Murray's channel, no, because it keeps randomly popping back in there. So it's like it's saving it for each live stream, but not as a permanent.
I don't offer a reward though, Lee.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you got to offer a reward. And then when they show up and hand you the card, you give them a couple of your stickers, Jim.
Yeah.
You didn't say how much. You just said reward. It's a reward.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's on the back window of your car, will you?
Yeah, here's a couple
Yeah.
of slap tags for you. You paste on his forehead. Thank you.
Speaking of stickers, has that hat still got the sticker on it, Adrian? Adrian.
You know he does.
Yeah.
That.
What?
Has that hat still got the sticker on it? There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
What do you do when you wash that hat, mate? With the sticker?
I wash it by hand with a toothbrush.
Toothbrush.
That's
I'd be
dedication.
afraid to have
Yes.
a white shirt like or white hat like that.
Won't be getting any cavities in that hat, will you?
Yeah, that's dedication there.
If
It
you know
is.
anything about keeping a hat pristine, you want to use the toothbrush.
Oh shit! How's that cowboy hat going, mate?
Great.
Yeah.
It's still brand new. It's in there somewhere. It's still brand new.
There you go, Mark. Just carry a pair of tweezers. with you.
Yeah, and I do, Mark. I always have a pair of tweezers.
Don't let me start on that, Jim. Oh,
You know,
boy.
you never know, Mark, when you're out in the field and you need the tweezers, pull a few hairs there, you know.
Oh, looks like Dominic's got his cocaine nail growing.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
What, you talking about Dominic's cat? This will I always take out, Justin.
Oh, there you go. Little multi-tool.
Yeah, Leatherman. The
Is that
old
Leatherman brand?
No, this is some off brand. I got it. Somebody gave it to me as a Christmas gift one year from work and stuff. But that's about what I use it for. A multi-purpose tool, take out in the field. So you never know what you're gonna need it.
Does it have screwdrivers on it?
Yeah, on the inside. On the sides here, it's got the
Yeah, it's got like a saw, screwdriver, all kinds of shit.
yeah.
Like that'll fit drone screws?
Not the small ones and stuff. So anything, you got to repair something or whatever, you can get it out there. Other stuff on the other side. There you go. The American version of Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing I haven't had yet, where I had to deal with some real small screws on any of my drones out in the field. So I need to repair something. Like I said, I don't have any mini drones either, so I don't have to worry about changing props or anything. All my props are the old quick release.
Mm.
Since you're talking about
Yeah,
kit,
for the mini drones there, I always make sure there's that, that little tiny screwdriver is always in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case I actually feel up to changing the props at that moment. So
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that Jim joining this right here came in handy
Yeah.
for me.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I think I have one of those, Adrian, somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah, I have. It's like a little fold-up case there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one of my FPVs fall apart midair because I hadn't. What happened? Something. The bottom plate or the top plate. Anyway, it came apart while I was flying, and you can see it in the footage. Next minute, it's gone, and I get there, and it's all in pieces, and the only thing holding it together is the wires. Oh my god! And all the screws. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Mm.
Where
too
is
many, that? Too many hard landings.
There was a lot of hard landings with that one. That was the Tiny Hawk freestyle.
Okay.
So they used to hammer along at a fair old pace. It's only 2S, but for the size of it, you can really hammer that thing. And that had seen some action. Don't worry about that. I'd pushed it a little bit too hard in a lot of places, but anyway, that's just what you do. So I ended up with that drone there. This one here, where is it? Is it there? Three base plates I've gone through on that one, because of the crashes and shit that I've done. And now one of my motors isn't working. It's doing the same thing as my bloody Baby Hawk. One of the motors isn't spinning up. Pain in the ass, man. And then you've got to go through all this diagnostic process, whether it's the motor or where it's the control board or anything. What a pain in the butt. Just end up buying a new one. Couldn't be bothered with it. That's just shit, man. But you can't beat the old FPVs, man.
Like they say, that's the life of FPV. Fly, break, and repair.
It is, unfortunately. I try not to crash because I don't like repairing shit. I just haven't got the patience.
Well, like I said, not so much the crash. Like I say, they don't really have a landing procedure, or there's nothing on the bottom of them. You can be coming in, just you just skip it along.
Prime example: unlimited vertigo.
Yeah, it just has a kill switch.
Right.
You kill it and it drops.
Doink, 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 doink,
Yeah.
doink. Yeah, man.
And eventually, like you said, eventually that's going to take wear and tear on the base plate, on the frame, and hard vibration like that's going to affect the ESC and stuff, and motors and anything.
Yeah. See, my 3S's are all bottom hung, right? So they they land on the battery all the bloody time, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah. But where I fly, it always lands in the grass anyway. I landed in the grass and they cut it down and all that. But I see people, there's a few people in there and they'll skid them. They'll skid them on the ground as they're flying them. And they'll skid them and then they'll take off again, or they'll skid them under a gate,
So
mental, man.
Get some little sparks going, like on a motorcycle with the boot.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hang on, he's chilling in the bushes.
Yeah, what the hell is he doing in the bushes?
That's what I was saying. That don't sound too good.
Yeah, what's he doing in the bushes?
That's right.
Waiting for some single mums to walk past. I don't know what he's doing.
Yep. That is.
Damn. Oh, JDS. He's first again.
Hey, JDS.
Unbelievable, mate. That's fantastic.
So Tom, I'm getting jealous, man. I'm watching you over there, and that little slight movement, and it slowly follows you around, and you lean back and it refocus on you.
It's my new best friend, man.
I'm about ready to go stake out the UPS facility.
When's yours coming, Dre? When's
It
yours
was
supposed to be
it was
coming?
it was supposed to be here today, but the day they shipped it, I got the little email saying, "Oh, something happened, new shipping date, whenever they bring it to me." So last time I
geez.
tracked it, it's somewhere in Kentucky somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
So I should send
So
Bob.
do
Casey
they not give you an estimate date?
Well, my first estimate date was the 3rd today, and I haven't got a new date since.
Yeah. So they never gave another one after today.
No, it's in I think I'll say Louisville, Kentucky. So I'm gonna send Bob Case over and check it out for me.
Oh.
No, you'll have fun with this, Dre.
Yeah. Like I said, I like my Fimi Palm 2s. I mean, they do excellent picture on it and stuff. And like I think I was commenting on somebody the first couple of days they were out, and everybody was talking about it. And everybody talks about, you see all the reviewers out there, they're walking around town and all this kind of stuff. I said, well, to me, I would say 70, even up to 80% of people who get these pocket cameras always mount them on something. They're on a tripod or something else. Hardly anybody walks around a lot doing this, it's just we usually mount it on something, and that allows, like you say, it allows us to move around a little bit and everything, so we can act a little more natural instead of being stiff and staying right dead center. So
Tom, show Dre how professional does it.
I don't think those
Oh, yeah.
pocket cameras are that great. For
well, Justin, you
around.
see my Osbot
I
at
think
my
it's
at my,
better
at
when
my
it's
job.
stationary.
It does.
Yeah, but
just like that.
But you did have a point though. The way that Pocket 3 moves is so more smoother and natural looking, where yours was, it was kind of weird looking. Like it just it didn't have that. I don't know. There is a difference though.
They can jello a bit also. Yeah, that's part of the problem. But
and that's based. I know for my Osbot, the higher the resolution, if I put it on 4K, it gets a little weird. If I take it back to 1080p at 30, it's real smooth. If I do it at 60, it's still pretty good. So the higher the resolution, it gets a little more critical.
Well, I mean, this really compares to, a Ronin with a
DSLR.
mirrorless on it,
Yeah.
So, but this you can take anywhere with you.
Right.
Anyway.
That's my thing. Is what I end up doing, I'll get my Pocket 3, still take out my Fimi 2 Palms out, and I'll just mount them on 3 different stands and stuff, and just have one as the main camera, and the other one's getting side shots, or maybe one from behind,
Right.
off shoulder, and that way you get that nice. I think it was Jake Sloan that did some footage with the new Enterprise 3, and he was talking about how he could film himself with that Enterprise 3 and then edit all the footage together and make it look like he had several cameras going all at the same time.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I said, yeah, you can do it that way, or you can have several cameras out there like these pocket cameras, put them on little small tripods, or I got the ones that extend out and stuff, and you're getting all the footage together at the same time. Because he's talking about the time sync inside of the Inspire 3 allows you to sync up film from different sources.
This actually has time sync capability in it also.
There you go.
Okay.
Dre, is that a rash
So you
on
can
your
use
arm
time code.
Is
Where
that a rash on your arm from Tom rubbing it in?
What software is that? What software is that?
that's
No,
built
it has
into the
time
devices.
code. Time sync is professionally used across cameras so that you
Yeah.
can precisely sync up. Like when you see the clapboards done or in movies, that's because they're using time sync. I just lost my little wind muff. But
All the excess moving he's doing. He's like, look at
So
me.
that's not like a software program or anything like that, or
Well, in a way it is, but it's built into the cameras itself who have it. Like I said, you'll have time syncs in mostly higher
like
end
that, I
cameras.
just
And like I say, it allows you when you're in editing, it makes it a lot easier to sync up in editing. because you just go off the time code of each camera that supports it. And that's why you can, like I was just talking about having 3 cameras around you at the same time shooting. That way you can still be talking to the main camera, but you'll switch it off to the other camera and make sure it meets right in the same frame by frame movement if you're doing something moving at the same time. So
Yeah,
you don't
I
have
think
to
they
worry.
had a multicam software or something in Power Director. Some of these other different software multicam.
Yeah. Okay. So Jim, that's a good point, right? Yeah. So something like Pinnacle, some of these others, they'll have what's called multicam. And basically what that's allowing you to do is to just drop the footage on a timeline. And because it has time code synced in it, it'll all align itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can choose, you can sit there, and as the video plays, you'll have a preview screen with the 4 images up there from the 4 camera views. And you'll be able
you
to
can
select
choose number 2, number 3, blah blah.
you can be that director in the booth
Yeah.
going, zoom in on camera 2. Oh, cut to camera 3. You can
Okay.
actually do that with the keyboard
Mhm.
and pick, what you want to come in on, what you want to go out on, and you
Right.
can already have some pre-canned transitions in between that. So if you're doing it
Right.
live,
Right.
okay.
Okay.
So time sync is great if you're going to use it with other cameras.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I'll probably still take out my other pocket cameras, my Femies, and I'll have 3 cameras out there at one time. So like I
So
said,
the great
it's
thing
not
is you'll
taking
be
the
able
room.
to shoot. You'll be able to shoot this in 10-bit, okay, in log, and basically match it up to almost anything from there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you match up your footage though? Right?
You would, again, if you shoot log, then when you bring it in to your editing with your other sources, you'll basically color correct them so that
Yeah,
you'll
but
get your
only if
blues
each
the same.
camera has log,
Hmm?
right? That's only if each
Well-
camera has log.
No,
Same
that's as long as at least one of them has log,
Yes.
because you're
Log-
basically matching. You're using the camera that has log to match to the camera that wouldn't have log.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that's definitely can be done in software and post, where a lot of
Yeah.
times you'll add your footage in, and it will. I know my software, which I use used to be Vegas, now it's something else software, and it will ask you when you get 2 different types of footage, do you want to match which footage you want to match to what? It will ask you that question, and you say, well, match it to the first footage in here, or you can match it to the other footage that you brought in.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of times I don't know about that free DaVinci. maybe
Well,
Matt can
you'll
talk
have
back
to
and let us
use
know.
you'll have to use some free AI also. And after the free AI shows you a preview of how well it matched, it'll ask you just to enter your social security number so that it can finish processing the image for you.
Well, I'll
And
But
tell
give
you
I'll
that-
tell you,
that
I'll tell you, Dre,
professional look.
DaVinci is really good. DaVinci is really
I
good.
don't doubt
Even that free version, and there could even be some stuff in there I don't know as of yet for stuff like you're doing there. You know.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm pretty much a straight line paste to, I say paste and play person you're going to get to. I don't color grade hardly anything unless I absolutely have to and stuff. But I know I can and everything. But like for me, I look at all software like we talk about a lot of things. With drones and even drone software. Most of the editing software out there, they all can do this pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of which one you learn first and which one you feel most comfortable using.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're just tools. They all can basically do the same thing. Like I say, Matt loves DaVinci. I've been using this stuff that I have ever since it was version 13 10 years ago. Now I'm on version 2024. You know, so this is what I've stuck with. So I know all the different, plugins, all this kind of stuff, and I'm just scratching the surface and stuff. I see things that Matt does and other people do, and I say, sometimes I ask myself, "Oh, you got to step up your game a little bit. You got to start pushing the envelope a little better. Because I know the software is capable. It's just I'm not capable."
Did Dre just
Yeah,
give
As
Matt a
long as
compliment?
it gives you what you're looking for at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
I'm going to rewind that.
Yeah, I know.
Take a sound bite of that.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to show you something really quickly. I found it actually. Remember I said me fucking drone fell to pieces during a flight?
Right.
This is the flight here. This is the Tiny Hawk freestyle.
Oh,
Um,
and this is your analog system, huh?
oh yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
It's like I'm watching TV in the 1960s.
All right.
I think he just landed on the moon. Yeah.
No kidding. I think they have better resolution than this.
Now, we're coming around here. Not quite there. Okay, I think I'll come around here. Now, just up here is where the drone. I take off again up here. Meow, off I go, and I did a flip. Oh, okay, it's not quite there yet. Stuffing about with it. I didn't have this one that long before, and this is where it falls apart. Bang, gone.
How the hell could it fall apart?
See,
I don't know.
well, look, if you don't do your FAA required maintenance,
Look at it. See ya. It fell out of the sky.
look, see that's exactly right there is what kept me out of FPV. Okay, it was the cost of admission. 8 hours worth of build time to 6 to 8 minutes worth of flight time. And when you're first learning how to fly an FPV, that means you're spending 60, 70, 80 hours in the repair phase.
This is why I
to get
learned
about
on
20
that.
minutes worth of flight. So
This is why I got that one, because I banged and bashed this bastard so many times. Oh my god!
we had stores here in the U.S. called Brookstone. Okay, also like a sharper image
Which is
and
about
you
that.
would always walk by one of those stores, Dre, right? And the kid working there getting minimum wage is flying one of those little copters,
Oh, wow.
like with ease,
Mhm.
with no problem, just throwing it out there, flying over everybody in the mall and coming back, and then you buy one and bring it home, and then you destroy 3 or 4 things in the house,
Yeah.
and the wife threatens you, and I had a whole shitload of those in like the late, what was it, 2008, 2009.
I can go back further. We used to have those big old styrofoam gliders they had in the mall, and the guy throws it so perfectly and it comes right back in his hand. He catches it right there, and he's like, "Wow!" And you're thinking, "Man, I had to get one of those." And I'm like, "Yeah." As soon as you go outside and take off, that thing crashes inside of a building or somebody's car, and next you know, you got all you got is
Isn't that
styrofoam chips
Matt,
and stuff all over the place.
Matt, isn't that why Tim Studders, he thought when he first got there, he could throw a boomerang and it would come right back to him? But, took
It did come right back to him.
there. Yeah.
Well,
I didn't realize
after seeing that flight, I
That's where
understand
the
why
photo
we
comes
have
from,
RID, because there's a lot of shitty pilots out there.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, mate.
Hey, Matt, I got a question for you.
Yeah, mate.
Now, I try not to stare, but for the longest, Justin been doing this right here.
Mm.
What the fuck was he doing? What were your hands? What were you doing? You were going to town a little while ago. What were you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just shaking my legs because I.
Oh,
He's
is
on the-
that right?
He's on the vinegar stroke,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Jesus Christ.
Shaking whose leg?
see, Matt, I don't know if you realize it, but Adrian got real nervous there. Okay. You notice he even changed his shirt.
He did too.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
I
he-
got cold.
I
Yeah.
guess
Cold outside.
Yeah, I think there was a little too much skin there for Justin. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Justin got a bit excited. Oh, look at Adrian and
I
his
give you
wife
that
beater.
much time.
Ooh.
I give you that much.
Well, it's usually Max that comes on the live stream and strips for me.
Hey, I'll tell you something about my first fixed wing, right? It was a kit, right? So you put it together, put the nice little, skin on the wings and all sorts of stuff. It was a Cessna, trainer, right? Glow plug engine, all that sort of shit. Sounded awesome. Ran it all in down the backyard. Beautiful. All right, so I take it up the park. Right. And looking at air regulations now, I can't fly at that park because it's near an airport. I was, I don't know, 20 years old, maybe a bit older. Anyway, beautiful. So I'm just running it across the ground, throttling it up. No worries. It's working. Steer it around, come back around, take off. First time in the air, never flown one in my life. I can do this. Up it goes. I'm going to do a loop. I wasn't high enough to do a loop. I ran out of air, right? And it come back, and I'll make it. I didn't make it. Annihilated this thing into the ground, mate. First flight. I was like, oh, well, there's the end of that.
Yeah, that's why my older brother. This is back in, I want to say 1985, 86. He was trying to get me into fixed wing back then. And he was explaining to me all this kind of stuff, and the old motor. I said, dude, I can't afford it. I've only been married about a year or two at the time, and I'm like, dude, that's a too expensive hobby. You talk about the price of the kit, the price of the motor, the price of the servo motors, everything else. I said, you still talking about $300-400, and I'll crash it, and I got to go out there and rebuild and replace all these parts again. I said, no.
Yeah.
I said, no, that's not for me yet. I said, when the technology catches up with my ability, then I'll jump in.
Shit, $300-400 was a lot back then too.
It's a lot today still.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be like, that's like spending a couple grand today.
Yeah, because I was thinking that that's the initial cost for a kit, and then you go out there and you damage it, and then you're out there buying another kit. Okay, ain't like those old Balsa planes. You go out there and put a little duct tape on it, and you're good to go. It's like you got to get a whole other kit, and you got to change the motors over, take the servos out, the other one, put them in this one, run the wiring, all that kind of stuff. And that's that. I didn't even know how much the controllers cost back then.
Yeah, they were. Well, it was all analog with servos and everything. Yeah.
It was interesting. It was interesting to make it and build it and put it in and all that, and it worked.
Like I said, the survivability was my pause on that, and I'm thinking I'm interested. I like it. I'm intrigued. I just can't afford it.
Yeah, I ended up getting an aircraft called a Durabat after that. Right, and it was again above fuselage wing. The wing were foam. The body was PVC, which encased the fuel tank and all the electronics. Then out the back of it was a square PVC, and out the back of it was an alloy tail plane, right? So then you got your rest of the shit up there. So it was more robust to crashes, right? The only problem with it was a nose wheel, right? So when you were landing it, you had to be really freaking careful how you landed it, right? Because it'll just tip. And the landing where we were doing was pretty rough and all this sort of shit, and it always dug in. And I'd go through
tricycle gear.
Yeah, I'd have to take 4 or 5 different props with me every time because I knew I was going to snap a prop. What do we got here?
Now imagine getting into something this expensive.
No, these are crazy good, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the next step up from, like what Max does. This is that next step up from what Max does.
Holy shit!
That's
turbine. Yeah, those are ducted fan turbines. Yeah,
that's turbine. You can't mess with that.
That's literally a mini F-16.
Wow.
Yeah.
People spend thousands of dollars just to make those. Thousands of dollars.
I like them when they fly them FPV and they've got head tracking in the cockpit.
You don't want to crash that. You don't want to crash that one.
If you do, they go up in flames.
No, Jesus.
Those things hammer. I used to go to a thing every year, the jet speed trials, where all the jet powered RC craft would go, and they'd have obviously a race and competition to see who could be the fastest. And there was some mental. Yeah, where's my plane? Which one is it?
Listen
Exactly.
to
That would be me. That would be me.
them. Listen to them when they go by, though. They sound like a real jet.
Yeah, they do.
Shit. That's unbelievable.
That would be me. Oh shit! Which one is mine?
Oh my God.
That is nuts.
Jeez. Do you know what also sounds really good is the 4-stroke bloody gas powered, old Warbirds, P51s and Corsair and all that sort of stuff, and they got the big 4-stroke bloody motors in them. They sound incredible. They're brilliant.
Yeah, like Max said, 20 G's per plane easy. I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. He
Wow.
flew gas-powered helicopters for a while. Have you seen that freestyle? I think they call it 3D flying or whatever it is. Oh my God, what is going on with those boys? Have you seen that shit?
No.
The
Put
helicopters?
some
Oh,
Put it
it's
on.
crazy. It's freaking crazy, man. I'll just do a quick search.
yeah, I got him, Matt.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, I already got one pulled up. There you go.
Here we go. These guys are mental.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
That 3D flying bullshit.
Oh my
Man,
God.
that's insane.
That is insane.
I got several buddies that know how to do that.
I'll take my Mini 2 out and give him a competition.
Thing flies just like a dragonfly.
It does. Absolutely.
I guess FPV is too easy for these guys.
Yeah, mate. Imagine the stick control you'd have to have for one of them. Because I think when they're upside down, they invert the props as well. So when they've done that move, they've got to invert the prop so it's actually keeping it in the air. Then when they flip it back around again, they've got to change the prop angle again. So then it's weird. mate.
I would have to say that's probably harder than flying FPV for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because
Oh,
you're
yeah,
dealing
man.
with the tail rotor, all that. You have to know what direction everything's
And
going.
Oh,
and
yeah,
100 times more dangerous.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That main rotor is moving at an incredible rate.
Yeah.
And they're made out of freaking ridiculous alloys on those helicopters. Otherwise, they break apart. Those aren't plastic blades.
Mm. Yeah, that's mental.
Yeah.
I reckon Dominic could have some.
Well, watching that, way too much for me to understand. But I could get the Mini 2 to do that. No.
Oh God. Well, with the RC planes and helicopters, they actually have. They have
I saw him flying the Mini 2. It looked exactly like that. Don't let him fool you. He had no idea.
what is it? The trainer controllers, where the trainer can take control of your plane or your helicopter at any time.
I don't think I could even. Yeah.
Hey Tom, the helicopters that my friends do fly, the blades are actually made of fiberglass, and them things are about a good 30 to 40 feet.
Carbon? You mean
40
carbon
inches long.
fiber?
Huh?
They're made out of carbon. You mean they're made out of
Carbon
carbon
fiber. I'm sorry.
fiber.
Yeah.
Carbon fiber,
They're about 30 to 40 inches long. I mean, them
yeah,
things
it's
are
ridiculous.
huge.
Ridiculous. Yeah. They definitely slice you up, man.
Yeah.
Well, there was a guy killed, what was it, about 9 years ago? And they had first reported that it was a drone, but it wasn't a drone. It was one of these helicopters.
Yeah.
And and clipped him in the neck.
Hey,
Wow.
brother
Split
Chris
out.
Hope.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Well, that's going to be it for me, guys. I just got the text alert. The wife is hungry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Tom.
And you
My
guys, I hope you paid attention to how he said that. He said the wife is hungry, not that dinner is ready.
Yeah.
No. I have to scurry now. Okay.
So that's what I'm
So-
saying. You got to go take her to get something to eat. She didn't say
So,
dinner's ready.
with that,
The wife is
I'm not
hungry.
going to delay. Bye.
All right. Take care.
Good night, Tom.
Oh man. Okay, what did I just have there?
I was about
See you,
to say,
Tom. Hey there,
Jackass,
Chris.
took
How
his
are you,
time to
mate?
Come back.
Yeah, here's one for you. These things are incredible. My God.
Oh,
That's
shit.
unbelievable.
Look at the size of it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what they need in Ukraine right there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can crawl in this one, can't you?
Just about, mate. Look at this.
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit. Yeah, you could fit a real pilot in there.
Look at that crap.
Yeah,
Geez, there's some
that's
detail
unreal.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, there is.
That's unreal.
Like, what skill is that even?
Like, what is that? A $30,000 plane or what?
Probably more, Jim. Probably
1/3 scale.
Yeah, I was going to say either 1/3 or a quarter.
Have you seen the airliners that are twice that size?
Yeah, man. Yeah. The A330s, A380s. Oh,
I've
mate.
seen the
Oh, God,
A380.
The
And that was-
airliner ones look big, are twice that size because the wings have two big ass turbines on each one, and the wings
Yeah.
are as long as that whole plane.
That's a hobby for the rich boys.
So that's
Oh,
military.
no
That's
doubt.
military grade right there. That's about the size of a Reaper.
Mhm.
I'm going to actually what I'll do because I didn't do this. I'm going to share the sound on this one. Have a listen to it.
Wow.
Well, that's just like a real jet.
Yep.
Wow.
Is that a MiG? Looks like a MiG.
Well,
Look at
Mig's
this big
had-
bastard.
MiG's had an open. I don't think it's a MiG. Where are we? MiGs have got the open thing. Giant XL aerobatic turbine jet. 80 kilos. Albatross. L39 Albatross.
Albatross.
I have to look that. I want to look that up.
Love the screen, Matt.
Huh?
Blow the screen up, jackass.
Nice to have you back, Adrian.
So
Oh,
none of
look it up.
these are FPV, eh? These guys are just flying them in the air, just
Yeah.
watching them.
Yeah, line of
Wow.
sight, mate. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Hey, public announcement. Please smash the thumbs up for Matt. Brian, Ariels, keep reminding us. Thank you.
Hey, Stevie.
Yeah, I got one that'll blow this plane out the water.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain Love
Hey,
Connection.
Matt. They might as well call it a MiG. It was made in Czechoslovakia back in the 60s. And it was, I guess I consider a trainer.
This plane here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yep.
It was made in Czechoslovakia back in the 60s, the real plane. That's
Wow.
why I say as similar design market as a MiG. I'm like, it looks like a MiG to me. Yeah.
Those well, the first MiGs came out back in the Korean War, I think it was.
Yeah.
They had the open nose on them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
MiG-15s.
Look at that
Yeah.
MiG-15s.
smoke in the back. That looks
They
amazing.
had that outer cone of the nose. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine getting your thumbs mixed up with this thing. God damn.
Matt, check this one out.
All right, what do you got there?
This one makes that one look tiny.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
This one.
Look at this dude standing next to the tail. How tall it is.
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
Chris, you got to have a real pilot's license for that fucking thing. Jesus.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
so, yeah.
Fuck around, dude. You could lay a couple kids inside that thing.
Yeah. That could
You
hit
could
the
send a
baby.
wife up in that. You could send your wife up in that.
Dude, the wingspan alone on one wing was wider than that other jet.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you what, you'd have to really watch that landing. Look how low those motors are.
Yeah.
mhm.
Holy shit.
But they can definitely save some money on commercials using that thing.
Dude, this is like a millionaire's. Dude,
guess
this is
it's
a
not
millionaire
hard.
hobby right here.
Not hard to do a visual line of sight with that, eh?
No. No. Where's the sound, dude? 4 jet engines.
Can you hear it?
God,
Yep.
look at that.
On its way
Dude,
to
this is-
Hollywood.
I guarantee you, every one of them boys out on that field are millionaires. There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Flight Path's got one electric motors, right? Oh, it might be the other one.
Yeah, that's some serious fucking money in the air right there. I bet you that's close to probably 40, 50 grand easy.
Geez, I'd
It-
want to have cameras on that thing.
That's a
You-
house. That's a house right there flying in the air.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's somebody's fucking how a deed of their house flying right there.
Mhm.
That is unbelievable.
I wonder if he comes in for a landing. Let's see.
Hey, Dominic,
Yeah,
Yep.
here we
you,
go.
you
Man.
been keeping up with your boy down in New Zealand? With
Here
his,
we
with
go.
his,
Yeah, I've
with his
been
legal
been
woes?
listening.
Oh, crosswind.
I want to say something so bad, but I don't want to feel like I'm rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's bringing it down so softly.
That's a crosswind. Look at that.
Do you-
Excellent.
You have to. Do you have another choice, Justin? I'm like, if you don't bring it in like that, it's a crash.
Oh, that's
Well, that's what I'm
brilliant.
saying. He did a really good job there bringing it down.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm surprised they had a feel. I said, no, you better give me some road, dude. I'm not dropping in somebody's farmer's field. And secure me a piece of highway somewhere.
That's a lot of money in the air, though. Like I said, I
Yeah.
bet that's at least 50 grand. Easy.
Here's the head tracking I was talking about.
Can you come tuck me in?
Not right now, no.
It's even got
Oh,
the
yeah.
mirror there. See the
Yeah.
mirror he's got there for
Yeah.
dog fights?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Whose is this? Or is this just some random video?
There's a random video. But this was the brilliant. Oh, I'd love to fly like this. That'd be,
Mm.
that'd be
He's got
sensational.
his own little runway and everything. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what that jet needed.
Wonder what the sound's like on this one.
This almost looks like a software program, is it?
Oh, here we go. What's the software program?
No,
Well,
I thought
this
this
footage.
was a software. I think this is a actual flight.
Yeah, this is an actual flight. It's
Oh,
head
really?
tracking, FPV head tracking. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So as you fly it and move your head, the camera in the cockpit moves with your head, right? Oh, that's over and done with.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's brilliant. I love that. And you wouldn't have to worry about your VLOS and all that sort of shit because you could do some long distance flights with that shit, man.
Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Matt.
Yep.
Now that we've seen all the boring shit, you know the one that I just shared. Go ahead.
Speaking of boring shit, this is okay. Go, Adrian. 13
Ready?
years ago.
Oh no!
Oh no! What?
And it wants the nose over with full up elevator. Why does it want to do that?
That's
I
what
wonder
mine
why.
did all the time.
Ooh, that's
That
interesting.
kind of look like Lloyd there.
What is that all about?
Oh! Yeah!
Oh,
That was you, man.
Yeah, oh, God damn it. Where he's flying it though, for God's sake, really?
Oh! That right there is what we call a classic rookie. He made a rookie mistake flying in a bush.
Looks like one of Adrian's farts.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Crosswind.
Pretty good, right?
Yep, she left it alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Dumbass.
That's what's that's dumb because you know you're not giving yourself enough room to land. Right there on the shore of water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell no! Oh, oh.
oh no.
Not enough power.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh! That'll be it, folks.
Oh, Dennis Lovelady's in here.
All right, Chris.
Chris Sunrise Media.
Whoa. Whoa!
Hey, Matt, I'm going to bow out so you can probably let Dennis come in.
Hey, all right. Hey, thanks, Dre. Good on you, mate. Good to see you again.
That's right.
See you, Drake.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa!
Oh!
Jesus.
And the video doesn't work.
Wait, hold on. Pause that.
What?
That was an early in a like drone.
Yeah!
Yeah, it looked like a. It looked like
Oh,
didn't it?
ow.
Yeah.
No problem, man.
Dude.
This is the
Idiot.
RC Dave Powers launch.
Idiot!
Whoa!
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you miserable.
My dog wants my dog.
Oh,
Battery's dead. His excuse for everything.
yeah.
Yay.
I'm pressing the engine a little bit more than I should.
Have we ever flown a fixed wing, Justin?
Oh my gosh!
A couple of times, years and years ago.
I'm going to dump it in the ground.
Hey, Chris and
What's up,
Red,
Misha?
how you doing? Hey, Dennis, love lady.
This thing's not fun, dude.
I actually flew with the guy, though. I had a trainer controller, so if I lost control, he took over.
I can't believe he's flying in there. God, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Mr. Love Lady.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my gosh!
Oh shit!
How could you not?
It's behind that tree.
Ooh, that was right there that time. Oh, oh. Oh, yeah. Yes!
Oh, lucky.
Wow. What the fuck is that big old bulky thing? That is a pig.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Might be a bit underpowered, that one.
That was definitely experimental. That thing was a pig trying to fly.
Yeah, might have needed a bigger motor in that. Dennis, how are you?
Great. How about you, man?
Yes.
Cracking along, man. Gotta love it. What are you
That
up
was
to,
fun
brother?
stuff. Was that yours, Adrian?
Yeah.
Good
No.
stuff. No?
That was not me, sir.
No, but
Jennifer.
that was your video, though, right?
Say that one more
No.
time.
That was
Yeah,
not
that
your
was it.
video?
One more.
That was not your video?
I shared the video, yeah, but that was not me flying.
No, but it was your video. That's cool.
Yes, it was.
This is what I'm talking about, Jim.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
Holy
Not the head
shit.
tracking.
Yeah, head
Yeah.
tracker.
Oh, my God.
So
That's crazy. And then the
Isn't it?
camera. Oh, yeah, I see the camera. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah,
the
there's-
camera is right in there, eh?
right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure is, B.
Holy
So how
Jesus.
many? Oh, there's.
Look at that, eh?
Wow.
Yeah. And the
Look
footage
at
from these
that.
things are brilliant.
Oh, my God. What kind of camera do they have in there?
Well, same as an FPV, depending on the nano or whatever they're using.
No, but are they getting footage from that, or is it just
Yeah.
the FPV to the goggles?
Here's the footage.
That's the footage, yeah, that we're watching.
Okay, so it's more than just for FPV.
Well, it's like
Right.
an
It's not
FPV.
actually an FPV camera, right? It's a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes the FPV footage, obviously, what we're talking about.
Mike said it's a DJI Air unit.
That's an air
Yeah,
unit.
but this is coming right from the camera, not from the goggles.
Right.
This is from the camera from the aircraft. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are doing that now. There's that guy on YouTube who does the shorts where he drives to stores with his FPV car, and he has a little box that opens up, and he has money in there, and he'll put a note, and he'll put like, "I need a pack of gum" or something, and the people will take his money and go ring it up, and then they put the change and everything in there, and he drives off. He's gotten real famous on YouTube for going into people's stores and stuff with his FPV car, and his camera moves and goes up and down. So when they'll ask him, they'll be like, "Do you want this?" And his camera, he'll go like that, or he'll shake his camera for no, like that.
That's unreal. I love that.
Looks peaceful up there.
Yeah, and what a way to fly it too, because they are very restrictive.
It's like
When you
being
haven't
right
got, yeah, and when you haven't got FPV, they're very restrictive to fly. You know, and when you got stuff like this is what my mates got into and I went into drones instead of continuing on with. They used to do long range fixed wing FPV flights like this. And some of the shit they went on was incredible footage, but and easier to fly too, because you can actually see the orientation of the aircraft and all that sort of stuff. It's very difficult to sometimes you lose orientation of the aircraft, and this is just so much easier. It's brilliant. It's hoofing along too. That's brilliant. Love that, man.
That's badass.
Nice.
Wow. What was the name of that Parrot Delta wing that was so popular for a while?
That was that was the Disco.
Disco, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted one of those so badly for a while, but then I realized how much room you had to have to make it work, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's a landing. There you go. Damn, look at that.
You got the FPV goggles on.
Yeah, man. Love it.
Yeah, that's some plane there.
Yeah, it is.
That is some plane.
Brilliant. Oh, there's the FPV behind him. Ha! Sweet.
Yeah, that is some plane. Wow.
It's cool, isn't it?
Very.
So this is the kid that likes to drive his car to the store. Watch.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he does all kinds of videos going to different stores. The camera goes, he's got a little cowboy hat on the camera too.
Give it money. Well, it gives you money.
Holy shit.
You give it pink. Hold on. Or whatever it's called. It's kind of closing. Is that fine? It's this high. Look, hi. It's so high. It's a little high. You see?
Yeah, he's got tons of videos going into different stores, buying stuff with it.
Oh, I know. That's awesome. This is from Mark. Have a look at the size of this helicopter.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Holy moly.
What sort of, wow. What sort
That's
of
a pretty
power
life
battery?
size.
See that's turbine. That's turbine. That's like gas. That's
the real deal, man. That is the real deal, dude.
I mean, it's literally a miniature helicopter, pretty much.
Yeah.
I bet all those gauges work and everything. How much you want to bet?
Oh my god.
I wouldn't be surprised if
I tell you, the
go
ones
into
that
much
get me are
detail.
the jets.
Yeah, you
The
could
model
fit
jet.
somebody in that easy.
Yeah, we were looking at all of those jets earlier, Dennis.
Is that right?
Yeah, brilliant.
We were in northern Georgia till a few minutes ago.
Jesus.
Bro, I tell everybody, get the fuck away from that thing. Like, gee, that is.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the prop wash.
Would you hand launch that, Matt?
Easily.
Of course I would. I'd actually get Dominic to hold it up. I'd stand away
I
from it.
would. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet you that thing could pick up a full size man too.
Have we got audio for this?
Who shared it? Didn't you share it?
I am. I'm sharing it. Hang on.
It's like you're
let me
fucking
share
amateur.
the bloody audio as well.
Nobody knows who's sharing what.
It's all over the
Same
bloody
thing,
joint. All right. let's have a listen.
Like I said, I bet you could pick
You
up.
got that right, Bob.
You could probably easily pick up a couple 100 pounds with that thing, no problem.
That's beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
Dude, that thing could actually be doing like emergency food drops and stuff. Like that thing could probably pick up a couple 100 pounds. I'm almost bet.
You know, and they want to give us a hard time for flying a drone that's under a kilogram.
Yeah, but don't all these guys have to start following the same rules though? I thought that they were like kind of implying.
No, these would be above our rules because I'm sure they're over the 25K.
Well, no, and if you label something as experimental aircraft too, I don't think you have any type of rules, right? Or licensing or whatever.
Well, over 25K is different.
Yeah. 25 to 150.
Yeah.
Because I know experimental aircrafts, they fall under a whole nother category too if you label it as experimental.
TJ.
What's up, TJ?
Yeah, I know there, Matt. That's right.
We should give it to Philly. See if he can do a range check in the city.
Yeah, in Philadelphia.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
But like I said, something that size could actually be doing real rescue type shit.
Yeah.
Like it could, because that thing, like I said, could probably easily lift a couple 100 pounds.
But you could easily send, medicine or a defibrillator or something like that.
Yeah, you could drop supplies easily into a
Easily.
devastated area with something like that.
Yeah,
Well, here in Canada, the hospitals in Toronto are already using drones to transport medical supplies and all sorts of stuff. That's been happening now for the last couple of years.
Well, that makes sense to do that because the amount of money that medical shit costs anyway, it makes sense to do that.
Yeah, well, they've been doing it.
Look at that. Crazy. That's crazy.
I imagine there's a lot to flying one of those things.
Sorry, mate.
A lot of controls necessary for keeping it balanced and operating, I would imagine.
Yeah. They reckon it's like trying to keep a ball in the middle, a round block, and you get a ball on top.
Right.
Keeping the ball in the center.
Yeah, I talked to a helicopter pilot once. He said that it's kind of like balancing yourself on a beach ball while you're juggling.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, it's helicopter to become a helicopter pilot.
Hey, TJ.
Like 4 or 5 times more expensive than to become an actual regular pilot of like a Cessna or a Mooney, a small 4-seater plane. You'll spend, like they said, about $250,000 to become a helicopter pilot.
Oh yeah, it'd be up there.
It's way more expensive than becoming a regular pilot of a small plane.
That's huge, man.
Yeah.
Can't say you can't spot that in the air.
You know.
Hey, T, Giggles on FPV. How you doing?
You wouldn't want to fly. That'd be great with FPV and taking it on a long flight.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I wonder that's gas powered, so a long flight could be a long, long time with that thing potentially.
Could be. You'd want a fuel gauge though, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would think. You'd want something to tell you whether you want to fly over water or not.
Yeah.
Am I about out of fuel?
I might put the floats on today.
No, but FPV flying that on a good little trip would be cool. That
would be, wouldn't it?
I would think so.
I mean, as long as you had your range down to where you could go pretty far with it, yeah, you'd be good to go.
Oh, you can set all that shit up, even with analog. There's a sensor on the fuel tank that's connected to his radio. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be running out.
You need to do your own form of OcuSync, because that's not even. Let's face it, DJI did not come up with that technology, and it's not proprietary to them.
No, they got the stuff on the FPVs. Oh shit, what's it called? Matty, you'd know. The long range shit. I forget the name of it now.
What, the LRS?
No. You chuck them on. You're connected to the back of your controller on the TS 16. Crossfire. Crossfire.
Oh, Crossfire.
I thought Crossfire was a protocol.
Yeah, that was probably when he was in 27. Yeah. Yeah, but it gave him range though, didn't it?
Oh, you're talking about a different kind of antenna?
Yeah, it was
right, an antenna. Yeah.
Oh, what was it? I can't remember the
Not
name.
an amplifier. I know what you're talking about. It starts with a P, I'm pretty sure, but I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Can't remember the name of it. Anyway, so I gave him long range capabilities, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it was pretty cool because that's what my mates were doing with their fixed wing FPVs, and they were using those. I forget they are. They're like big gliders, basically. One of them actually had it on a World War II bird. But anyway, the majority of them had those big bloody gliders, and they'd take them off and off they'd go, and they got the very economical motors on them, and they could do some crazy distances, man. ELRS.
Yeah, ELRS, Mark. Yeah.
I can't remember. Crazy.
I use it for an LRS.
I'm going to have to put an end to this because I've got to go do some stuff. We've been going for just over 2 hours now, I guess. But I've got to go do some stuff today. So thanks for popping on.
I'm glad I got to see you all for a little bit anyway. So
yeah, man, absolutely. And
it's nice seeing you, Adrian. It's been a while, bud.
It has. I don't think I've seen you without a hat for ages upon ages.
He really needs a hat, doesn't he?
I know I'm pretty. Thank you.
Well, my glasses adjust for it, so okay.
Well, you guys are the only ones that see me without a hat because when I open the door and leave, I always have a hat.
Matt,
I saw tickets for $785 to Australia yesterday, Matt.
Oh, really?
I checked, they were gone.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was also July 2024.
July.
Oh, next year, righto. Okay.
Anyway, thank you for having me, Matt, Jim.
That's all right.
Dennis, Dominic, everybody in the chat. Jack has Justin, everybody. See you later.
See
The one that was the nicest to him on the panel tonight, too.
Unreal.
Okay. Good night, Matt, Justin,
See you, Jim.
Dennis, Dominic, and thanks for your help too, Matt, because I have a feeling you might be right.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that fixes it up, mate. And they
Yeah,
get to
because
talk.
you know what? I did have that on the other laptop, so I hope you're right. But I'm thinking that might be the ticket.
I think so, mate. Yeah, because it's got a lot to do with it. Obviously, your GPUs, your color.
Yeah, something is going on because the regular footage looks fine in Windows. So
yeah,
something's happening there.
Let me know how you go with that, mate. It'd be very
Yeah.
Good on you.
Okay, guys, and everybody in the chat. This was fun. Every night, every Friday night is fun coming here.
Fun night. Yep.
Yeah, fun night.
Yeah, good on
Okay,
you, Jim.
guys. We'll see you later.
All right,
Have
mate.
a good night. You have a good day, Matt. Bye-bye.
Dennis, see you, buddy.
Dominic, Justin.
Later.
See you soon.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Dominic. All right, I'm going to pop them out. All right, thanks, everyone, for popping in for another week. And we'll get to see what we're going to put up with this shit. See? Wanker. Fucking, yeah. So, oh, no. Fucking hell, Gary. Oh, man. I really got shit to do, mate. I really have.
What's up?
Well, I've got shit to do, mate. That's what I've got to do.
What do you put me on for then?
Well, because you popped in, I don't want to be rude.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, you got 31 likes, eh?
I'm a nice guy. Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was all due to Gary.
31
That's fine.
people like it. There's only 21 people watching. 31 likes.
I know. Now there's 19 watching. And got
well,
31
you have a
likes.
nice
So that's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to play this.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a-
Because I've got to.
All right. Can I watch?
I've got to get out of here, man. Chris Wedgeworth. Thanks, brother. Thanks for popping in.
What do you got? Where are you going? Where are you going today?
Got to go to Bunnings, which is like a Menards or Home Depot, something like that over there. And I got to pick up some. I've got to pick up some weed killer. I've got to pick up some more detergent. I've got to go around my old boss's place. It's about a 45-minute drive, I guess. I'll be out there for the Arvo, and then I'll come back to my place tonight and I don't know, a bit of dinner and whatever. But I got to get some shit, man.
You're
Got to
out
get
and
some
about,
shit. Yeah, oot and a boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the boot.
Craig,
Yeah.
thanks, brother. You have a good
So-
one too, eh?
You gearing up for summer now, eh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been in the pool quite a few occasions already, which reminds me, I'm going to pull that cleaner in. It's beautiful weather, mate. Oh, it was raining
there's my
yesterday.
name.
You're in there.
You got me
Oh,
spelled right this time.
it's a bit of a fucking mistake. Oh, Dominic's still here too. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
There's no sound.
Yeah, no, there's no
What do you mean
sound.
there's
I'm
no-
You can hear us?
Oh, you muted the outro?
No, I can hear you. I just can't hear the music.
Yeah, no, I've muted it, mate. See,
Yeah, that's better.
we can't talk then, mate. If that goes like that.
Hey, anybody hear from Jim from Above and Beyond Drones? What's going on
Nope.
there?
Well,
That was a discussion point earlier.
yeah. No
Earlier
one-
in this show?
Yeah, pretty much at the start.
I was in here early. I was in here before he started.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember talking about that. Tim
I haven't
Jackson.
heard from Blind
you
Neil
weren't
in
in
a
the-
while either.
Tim wasn't in the green room 15 minutes. He was only there for like 3 or 4 minutes. I was just about to pop him on, just clicked on it, and he clicked out. So, anyway. C'est la vie, mon ami.
Dave Strzelecki's still putting out some really good stuff on Friday mornings.
Sorry? What was that?
Say Dave Strzelecki's still putting out some really good stuff Friday mornings.
Mm.
He does. He got beautiful bloody areas where he flies, man.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Mm.
Nicely edited and
Yep.
good music.
Yep.
Yeah,
Actually, I haven't
really
been to his channel
relaxing.
for quite some time. Oh, God. So many channels I've got to go check out again.
Turn on the notifications, and as soon as it goes up, you'll get the notification.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? I've always got, every time I subscribe to someone, I put notifications on, mate. And when you look at the analytics of those videos, if you've got 3,000 subscribers, it shows you how many have been put out to subscriptions. And it's only about 150. It doesn't put it out. Yeah, absolutely. It's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. But anyway, that's the end of that. See you, Dad.
That's the end of that.
All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks very much for joining me.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, thanks for having me. That was a really good show.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, it was good to have you on here for all that time.
Yeah.
All right.
I could have done my hair.
You could have, mate. Looks like you've just been rung through the ringer, mate. Bloody hell.
Yeah. I've been drinking all afternoon.
That'll do it. All right, take care. I'm going to knock you out.
I only drink on Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you guys drive me to drink.
Yeah, I would be too. There's a few of them like that, I think. That Paul Murray stream this evening. There you go, Mark. Exactly right, mate. It's crap, mate. Those notifications are just bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
33 likes now.
33 likes. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Can we
all
get
right.
one more? Can we get two more?
Oh,
Can we get just
no.
two more?
No, Gary.
Worth and Mark.
No, we gotta go.
Craig G
Gotta go.
needs to hit the like.
Be another bloody 5 hours.
Leonard, JSK, hit the like button.
Yeah, Leonard's here. Yeah, he's been in it.
Yeah, hit the like button for God's sake.
I'll get rid of that.
Come on.
Anyway, got to go. See you, Gary. See you, Dominic.
Thanks.
Thanks very much.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See ya. And thanks everyone in the chat. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And we get to do it all again next week. And I am going to end the stream right now. Catch you later. Take care. Bye.